One more! Oh, man. Oh, man. You gotta have earmuffs near that thing.
Did you record it?
Yes, I did.
The way it echoes through the building.
Oh my God.
How's it going, YouTube? We're celebrating the 100th birthday of 4960 today. Looks like it's gonna be... He hasn't picked up the cars yet. You gonna come in without the cars on him? Interesting. I've never seen this before. Steam locomotive all by itself. Oh, he's backing into the cars. Okay, yeah. These are the cars, right? No, those aren't the cars. Those are the... Yeah, those are the cars right there. Yeah. Anyways, 4960 now backing into the cars and coupling onto the cars. Just want to show you we got it. I guess the cars are over there. Okay.
Are you boarding it on this track? Yeah.
They board it here, yeah. So he's pulling out of the yard and will be backing in shortly.
Oh, I see him.
Sorry about that. There's our car, the Fred Harvey.
Yeah, there it is, the last one.
Not the Fred Gurley. That's a Disneyland locomotive.
The one that has the dome all the way across it.
Fred Harvey. Yeah. And there's the lounge car. Bar car. Just want to show you we got it. You can see the two cowboys walking near it.
You have to go ride their horses.
Okay. He's getting onto the main track.
Yeah, there it goes.
has to clear the switch. The conductor is climbing aboard. Cut here because my hand is getting tired. Okay. The train is now backing in. Dad, you better move out of the way. Yeah, the train's backing in. I have my GoPro as a backup camera in case this camera's battery runs out. That's right, the back car has its own horn.
Yeah.
Horn battle with a car. It's Fred Harvey. Wanted to get a shot of it because it's our car. Yavapai. Dome Car Desert View. Dome Car Coconino. Dome Car Tocapelli. First Clock Cafe car. The Pullman. Coaches. 100th birthday of 4960. An old steam engine turns 100 officially on the 12th. Man, look at him smoke. Oh, that was a loud whistle. Okay, we better get to our train car.
One ticket with you for the whole group because they will ask to make sure you're heading back to the right spot. This is going to be our top speed going up to the Grand Canyon, so it's going to take us about a week to get there. Hope you guys like us so far. Just kidding, our top speed is going to be 40 miles per hour. It's going to take us 2 hours and 15 minutes to get up to the Grand Canyon. We'll be arriving there at 11:45. Now we do have our steam engine 4960 on board today. She's the one that's pulling us with a backup or an extra engine for extra pull strength and everything behind her. That's a diesel engine. Now throughout our trip I will say A, B, and C, D. Just because if I say left or right, you don't know if it's mine, yours, conductors, or engineers. So we want to make it a bit easier and stick with the A, B side and the C, D side. If you want to make it a bit more complicated, A, B is fireman, C, D is engineer. Now coming up here in a bit, you'll see people waving back to us from the platform. Please wave back to them. Anyone wearing a uniform or a gold badge is a paid waver. They get paid 50 cents per wave. Believe it or not, if you wave with both hands, it is not double pay. And anyone not wearing a uniform or a gold badge is a volunteer waver, and that's because there's nothing better to do here in Williams besides wave at the train, especially with a steam engine on it. So coming up here, quite a few paid waivers. And then once we get closer to the crossing, you'll see a whole bunch of volunteer waivers out there as well. There's 3 paid waivers.
Okay.
Some more paid waivers.
Zip line.
And then here's all those volunteer waivers. Today is one of the fuller ones because we have that engine. And here's the biggest traffic jam here in Williams. You're probably jealous of how many cars that are there today, and it is 8. I know, quite a lot. Over here on the AB side, you do see cowboys, and if you keep looking out here on the AB side, you're going to see those blue and red train cars, and some of them are green. Those are our oldest train cars in our fleet. They're 100 years old. They just turned 100 this year. And we use them for a seasonal train, our Polar Express. I know it's a big achievement that they're still running everything. Everything inside them is all original except for the paint and some of the windows. Now the AC is also original. That means the windows open up in that car and you get a nice fresh breeze. Now importantly are the cars on the other side, the silver ones. Those are the ones that we have ready for us to use at any moment's notice when we need them. We can put up to max of 15 cars on our train at a time. Don't enjoy doing that, but we can if we have to. When we go past that, we do 2 trains, which means one goes up and an hour later, another one follows. We can always add on and take off cars depending on whatever we need. So today we probably have about 14 cars on board. We definitely have more than 12 for today. Now back to that seasonal train, we are slowly painting them all blue and red to match the Polar Express. We run our Polar Express from November to December, and we run it 2 times a night, and it is lots of fun. It is for all ages. That is why I'm telling you guys. Doesn't matter how old or how young you are, everyone can enjoy it. That is one that both Amy and I both started out on way back when. And you show up and you're dressed up in Christmas pajamas, filled up with Christmas spirit, and we take you up to the North Pole and you get hot chocolate and cookies, and we read the story of the Polar Express. By the time we get up to the North Pole, you get to see Santa out there waving, and maybe an elf or 2. We all know those elves are super busy about that time of the year. And we stop because there's always caribou or reindeer out on our tracks, and we head back. Now a surprise gets on the train. I'll tell you what the surprise is, but it is a secret. You cannot tell anyone else, especially no little ones. Santa gets on the train and you all get a silver bell, the first gift of Christmas, and we sing Christmas carols on our way home. So it is lots of fun. It's for all ages. Now over here on the AB side, you're going to see this big old field. That is our prairie dog field. You can probably figure out why we call it that. All of the stray cats. Just kidding. It's all the prairie dogs. You'll probably see some of them running around or waving back towards us. And there's a good chance you'll see other wildlife such as elk, deer, antelope, coyotes, javelinas, wild turkeys, and wild horses. Now, if you see any wildlife whatsoever on our trip today, you have to shout it out. It is no fun if you just get a seat. We want everyone else to shout it out. And we have no little ones in here, so that means all of you guys have to step up the game and yell out the wildlife if you see it. Does help if you say A, B, or C, D, so we know where we're looking, and if you know the wildlife, that helps as well.
Just see a raven.
Now, real quick, if you look over here on the C, D side, you're going to see a track split off from us, connect to another one. That one connects back to us and forms a big old triangle. That is what we call a Y. It's spelled W-Y-E, and basically what it is a big 3-point turn for the train. This is how we turn the train around here in Williams, but also up at the Grand Canyon with you guys on board. That's why I pointed out now is up at the canyon, there's lots of trees in the way, so it's a bit confusing.
There's the Mormon
so that's how we'll turn the whole train around up at the Grand Canyon with you guys on board before you even get off to go see the canyon.
There's a rail fan.
Here is our second biggest traffic jam. 3 cars. There's a lot of waivers on each side, and if you look over on the CD side, you see one of our coworkers, Bridget, and her son Miguel. But over here on the AB side, the people that stay here at this RV park wait around morning and evening to come wave out towards the train. Like I said, there's nothing better to do here, so we are the highlight of their day. Lucky them, it'll happen twice today. Now, over here on the CD side, you're going to see all these beaten up looking train cars. These are ones that we bought from other companies to have ready for us to either remodel or pull kit parts off of. All of our train cars on their fleet, they no longer make parts for them, so we can't go into Amazon to use it, buy any parts off of there. So we have to have these ones to pull the parts off of, or have a lovely staff who know how to build train car parts for us. Last car to be taken off of that fleet was done in 2016. It was the Mary Coulter. It's a sister car of this one, so it looks exactly the same. It cost over $1 million to remodel it. Coming up here is the I-40, which almost killed Williams Economy back when it was first built. That's because people go through Route 66 to get anywhere, and they'd stop in Williams, rest up, get some gas, do tourist activities. When they built the I-40, they didn't have a reason to stop in Williams until we reestablished passenger train car service all the way to the Grand Canyon and back. So thanks to all you lovely people, Williams is doing great, and we get a job. Yay! Thank you. You guys are super excited for that. Over here on the CD side, that is our boneyard, as well as one of our other steam engines, 29. We have 2. We have 29 and 4960 who's pulling us today. Here at Centera, we follow all the FRA rules, which is Federal Railroad Association. Make sure all of our engines, tracks, and cars are up to code. She's going through a boiler check right now, even though she didn't need it, but it was that type, so we decided to follow that rule. On the CD side is also that big warehouse where that lovely staff work day in and day out to maintain our cars and build our train car parts. The people who work here are the reason why this train runs every single day except for Christmas, so we're all exhausted by the time we get that one day off a year. Behind these engines on the CD side is a black tarp on the ground. That's Williams' local pool. Did you guys bring your swimsuits? Yeah? Actually, we use that to gather as much rainwater and snow water throughout the year to put in our steam engine. This year we gained enough snow we don't have to touch any of Williams' water for all of our steam runs, which is pretty exciting. Both of our steam engines have been redone to use used vegetable oil. That means we take all the oil from our restaurant here, send it to a company in Phoenix, and they get it ready for us, and we put it in our engine. By the time we get up to the Grand Canyon on steam days, like today, everyone will be starving because it smells like French fries. Now, coming up here is the second longest train tunnel of all of northern Arizona. If you hold your breath, make wish, it will come true. You guys ready for it?
Oh yeah.
It's rough. Ready? Ready? Hold your breath. I wouldn't lie to you guys, that is the second longest train tunnel in all of northern Arizona. Hopefully your wishes come true. Another fun thing about northern Arizona is we're home to the largest ponderosa pine forest. That is all these trees you see around us right now. These trees are scratch and sniff trees. They have a copperish looking bark. It's not just any tree, the ones with copper looking bark. You go up to them, you scratch them and sniff them, just depending on your nose, it smells like vanilla or butterscotch. So you guys can all compare that if you want to. Now here in a second, our conductor is going to get on. He loves to interrupt me every single day without a fail, so I'll try to finish up as much as I possibly can. That gentleman that just walked through, that is our brakeman today. That he is Pete, and George will be the one that will be talking here in a second. Now, to mention the cafe car, which is about 5 cars in front of us. It is a fun adventure if you do wander up there because you get to see all of our first class cars on board. We have the Yavapai, Desert View, Cocopelli, Coconino, and then the cafe car. You know you're in the cafe car when you see the wall full of chips and candy, and it is Sydney who's in there, so you can go say hi to Sydney. Again, remember to have your shoes on, shoelaces tied tight.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. Welcome aboard the Grand Canyon Railway as we have departed the historic Williams Depot at Grand Canyon Railway Hotel for our 63-mile journey to the Grand Canyon. It is my pleasure to introduce the crew who will be serving me today. My name is George, I'm the conductor. I do have a brakeman today, his name is Pete. And up front on steam locomotive 4960, Eric is our engineer and Bob is our fireman. Our passenger service supervisor is Sue. We do have some of Northern Arizona's best musicians entertaining you on the train today. We have our Magic Memories photographer and our marshal on board also. There are several safety pointers that must be brought to your attention. I'd like to thank you for in advance for complying. Smoking is not permitted anywhere on the train, on the restrooms, vegetables, or platforms. No smoking or vaping on the train. Please keep the aisles, doorways, and vegetables clear at all times. For your safety, we ask that an adult accompany children under the age of 12 when moving through the train, and you must be wearing shoes when moving through the train. There is drinking water and a restroom located in each passenger car. Our destination is the Grand Canyon National Park. Allow me to share a little information with you. It became a park in 1919 and covers a land area of 1,904 square miles. The canyon is 277 miles long, way over 500 miles on the rim. It is 18 miles across at its widest point, averaging 10 miles wide. There is a 1-mile elevation change from the rim down to the mighty Colorado River that helped carve this spectacular canyon. In 1901, the Chesapeake Santa Fe Railway, the company I worked for many years, completed this route and began passenger service in 1901. Hold up here, let me catch up here. They began passenger freight service in 1901, and the 3-hour train trip was much more enjoyable than an 8-hour longer stagecoach ride. But the country fell in love with the automobile, and people didn't ride the trains as much, so the Santa Fe discontinued passenger service in 1968. They kept hauling freight until 1974 when it was finally abandoned. The 63 miles of track we traveled today lay dormant for 15 years until Max and Thelma Digger from Scottsdale, Arizona bought the line lock, stock, and railroad spike, saving it from the scrap heap. Passenger service was re-inaugurated on September 17th, 1989. Today, the train is helping to lessen the traffic and parking problems that were never imagined at the turn of the 20th century. We thank you for choosing to ride the Grand Canyon Railway and leaving your automobile out of the park. For your convenience, our cafe car is on the train today. It is located directly behind the Pullman, right in front of the first class car there. We sell hot coffee, hot chocolate, cold soft drinks, a variety of snack food items, beer, wine, and ice cream for those delicious root beer floats. It is a credit card only cafe car. The Territorial Times newspapers you find on your seats contain many articles to help you enjoy your visit to the Grand Canyon. Your passenger service attendant will help you plan today's activity. Thank you for riding the Grand Canyon Railway. We want you to have a safe and pleasant trip. So don't hesitate to ask a crew member for assistance about anything you want to know more about. Hey everybody, enjoy your ride on the steam train today and have a nice visit to Arizona's Grand Canyon. Thank you.
Alright.
Alrighty, I am back. So I was telling you about that cafe car. Make sure you have your shoes on, shoelaces tight, and one ticket with you for the whole group. And it is card only up in the cafe car, so it is important that you do bring your card with you as well. But it is Sydney up there, and she has all sorts of yummy goodies. She has chips, candy, ice cream, soda, root beer floats, candy and ice cream, turkey provolone sandwiches, Uncrustables, candy and ice cream, popcorn, trail mix, candy and ice cream, string cheese, beef sticks, and candy and ice cream. Yep. You guys are listening. So she has all sorts of yummy goodies. And then in front of that is our Pullman and our coaches. So you are also more than welcome to wander around. Just shoes on and bring a ticket with you. Now, real quick, back to our steam engines. If you ever want to come back and check them out, you can always go to our website to see the days that we run our steam engine. We run it on the first Saturday of the summer month, like today, and some extra days like holidays or our anniversary. And this month we are running it 3 times because next week is going to be 4960's birthday. She is also turning 100 years old, just like our Herman Pullman cars. So we're running her again. I know, a big one. It's amazing. And then we are running it again for the third week of this month for the National Park's birthday and everything. Don't know how old they're turning, but I know that those are 100 years old. So if you ever want to come back and check it out, I always suggest to check our website because every now and then we do have to cancel a steam date depending on if there's fire restrictions. Today, luckily, we didn't, but I highly suggest just quickly checking so you don't get your hopes up, and then we had to cancel it. Now, today you will have some entertainment. Amethyst and I will not be the only ones boarding you on our trip up to the Grand Canyon. You'll have a little bit of entertainment, as well as you'll have a sharpshooter come through and shoot all of you. Now, don't worry, it doesn't hurt. It's just her camera, and she's a lovely photographer. Her name is Sarah, and she's going to come in and ask one very important question first, and it is, how many is in your group? That's probably because you may be sitting next to people you know, you may be sitting next to people you don't know, or you might want a stranger in your photo. We like to make sure that we're not skipping a group or asking the same group twice. So when she comes up and goes, are you a group of 3? Say yes, we're 3, or no, we're 4 or 5, or however many's in your group. This will make your life easier and her life easier because she will keep asking that question until it's answered. Then she'll ask, would you like a photo? Are you coming back today? And what car you're coming back in? And all that fun stuff. Now, like last night, Amy and I stayed up real late working hard on our easy bake ovens and made you guys a nice little snack platter. So we have some muffins and pastries, as well as hard-boiled eggs, trail mix, and fresh fruit like apples and bananas, and complimentary drinks. So Sprite, Coke, Diet Coke, ice cold water, hot coffee, hot cider, hot tea, hot chocolate, instant decaf coffee, and freshly squeezed orange juice straight out of a carton for you guys. All of that, yep, I know. All of that's going to be in the center of the trinker on the CD side. We will open that up here once we're done talking, but you're welcome to help yourself to that. It is all self-serve and all complimentary. Now, real quick, for that bar, we will come to you guys. Are you guys yelling out cows already? Good. Now, since you guys yelled out cows, I'm sorry, but this does mean that we now have to do some cow jokes. I know. Trying to beat me in my cow jokes. Now, what do you guys call a cow wearing a crown? Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen, yeah.
Now, what do you guys call a cow that just gave birth? Decaffeinated. Alrighty, real quick, back to that bar, the important stuff. But now you know, if you shout out cows, I have to do my job and do cow jokes. Now, for the bar, we will come to you guys. You don't have to worry about coming to us, but we will come to you guys. There's also a walk-up bar downstairs, so you are also more than welcome to go there. Or even that walk-up bar in the Mac. So if you feel like you want to go say hi to Conyer Ray, you're more than welcome to. We have a variety of things, and it is still card only to purchase anything. We have 5 different beers. There's a Coors Light and 4 from our local brew. There's an Oceanfront Property, Brinkley Pear Wheat, a Railhead Red, and an IPA. I have 3 different wines, Chardonnay, Merlot, and Rosé. We also have sparkling wine or champagne. So we can do mimosas, poinsettias, Hawaiians, pink champagnes. Poinsettias have cranberry juice instead of orange juice. Hawaiians have pineapple juice instead, and pink champagnes have a splash of a grenadine instead.
There's a shipping container.
Now we do have a variety of hard liquor, so if you don't have anything you do like, just ask me questions.
Okay, I better cut here because we're getting into the desert.
I'm going to quickly finish these up, and then I'll tell you some more cow stuff.
Okay, here's Santa's place.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. Oh, there's your house.
And the seats are different.
Yeah, we're just looking. Do you need to get up? Okay.
Oh, okay.
They have that up all year round there.
We'll see.
Now, half of the area because of that. Now, these cows do find it very entertaining to wander very close or onto the tracks because they like to watch us.
The Grand Canyon. It is exactly a minute away. You do not have to hike to the Grand Canyon. Now, once you go up those stairs and that accessible ramp, you're going to see the Elta Bar. Does anybody have reservations today? Perfect. It is awesome, an amazing place to eat as well, and so make sure you do remember your reservation time so you do not miss the amazing opportunity you have as well. Times 2, 3, 4, or even 5. You can become a junior ranger. Everyone can become a junior ranger if you have 11 and up range. They have different different activities for you, and it is very fun. They also have the stamp book for all the national parks for you.
He had a band, and he fired his guitar player. And he needed 4 people, so I stood in. And I've been playing one ever since. I kind of learned on the way, but I'm glad he showed me. And I love playing them. I'm going to play some of my favorite tunes. This first song is a Grateful Dead song. It's called "We Friendly."
They've been hiding the past couple days, but last
They don't belong to anybody, huh?
No. They said they escaped from the reservation like 30 years ago, and now they're wild because they've had babies every year. There's 2 stallions.
Wow.
Well, I see them out here all the time, but I think it's just been so hot that they're keeper in the forest.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen.
But you can also see they had a whole bunch of rain the other day because it's very wet.
Oh, they try to get some water.
Yeah, so they may be coming over here to get
When do
water.
we get to the peekaboo?
The what?
When do we get to the quick view of the canyon?
Oh, it's in a minute. We're not in close yet. Probably another mile. It's after we slow down.
The engineer will probably say something about it.
When I see it, I'll yell. It's going to be on this side, of course.
Yeah, I know. I've been on the train before, but yeah, a couple of years ago.
It's kind of fun.
Oh, I like it.
It's the only way to get up there.
It
Driving,
really is.
unless
Unless
you leave at 5 in the morning, you got to wait at that gate.
Oh, that's as bad as Yosemite. We had to do that earlier this year.
And you waited at the gate for a long time.
Actually, we did. We stayed in
in the
Fish
park.
Camp, which is a little park,
nice.
and we saw the line going about maybe 30, 40 miles of cars waiting to get in. It was horrible. So we just got up early the next morning and went right in.
Yeah, I live
But we were
about,
staying at the hotel.
I think I live about 50 miles. And we leave at 5 in the morning and just fly right on in. We can
Yeah.
park right at the hotel. There's plenty of parking at,
Yeah.
at 6 in the morning. And then,
We did sort of the same thing in Yosemite. We had brunch at the Iwani Hotel. We got right in, we got a parking space, and then we moved on to the lodge, and everybody's parking in the regular parking, which filled up, but the lodge was always open, so we just went through the lodge. It was nice.
that's really nice.
Yeah. We were there earlier this year because I wanted to see the falls.
Oh, yeah,
They were amazing this year, but man, is it crowded there.
I bet. I bet it's crazy right now. Everyone's trying to get the last of summer break.
Well, we tried to plan it so we were pretty much at the peak of the falls. It was in late June. It was really nice. And I've seen them before, but not like they were this year. Actually, the Grand Canyon, I've camped on both sides.
Yeah? Not me, even my husband has. I dropped him and his friend off on the North Rim. And
That's a beautiful camp. I love it.
He likes it too. Then I go back home, and then they like to stay over there a couple days, and then I'll drive back to this side and pick them up when they
It's a
get.
whole day's drive.
Well, I know it's up by Jacob Lake. I love
Yeah, you have to
Jacob
go all the way.
Lake.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So, but I just come home and wait for them
Right.
to. Cause they stay up there. A
Well,
couple
my
days.
wife doesn't like to camp. She doesn't like to camp. So she's,
I don't really care. So I let him and his buddy do it. I'll just pick him up. Because I don't mind driving up there. I usually go to the restaurant in Jacob Lake and get a sandwich.
oh, yeah, that's a nice restaurant.
And then
We
home.
have to
The lodge is nice up there, too.
It's funny that there's no lake.
It's everybody says, what's the best view? I say they're both good. They're different. They're totally different views. They're both good. You know, this is more horizontal. That's more vertical. That's the only thing I can say.
I don't know.
I've been to something like about 21 national parks so far at my park pets.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, all the way from Hawaii to Great Smoky Mountains.
So, let's see, we passed lunch. Hi. All right, I'll run back and check. Bye.
But I love this train trip. It is really nice.
Actually, I'm gonna text her right now.
Pretty soon you'll get a view of the canyon, Jason.
Yeah, it'll be the next.
Hopefully, well, I'll make sure to get back going now. He's next. Are you gonna just stand up?
Hey,
You're gonna see for just a few minutes. I want to mention something you don't miss it. For just a couple of minutes on this side, you're going to see the Grand Canyon for just a few
It's
minutes.
gonna be like a 1 second view of the Grand Canyon.
It doesn't last long, but you'll see it. Oh, look at the horses.
Yep, there's some Mustangs.
Yeah.
Where are they? No, those are.
That looks like a mule.
Oh, those are mules.
Yeah, they ride a lot of
you
mules
can take a ride
around
to the
there.
park on those.
I would want to run like a Mustang around this.
Here's a rare white bobcat in this cage up here.
Look at night.
Yeah, there's a cage up here. Look in there for the rare white bobcat. It's got orange.
Oh yeah, that one.
A bobcat?
Not a real bobcat, a construction
Oh,
bobcat.
Jason, be careful. You might miss the view.
Yes, they do.
Coming up. Well, look at the horses. Yeah, look at them.
Those are mules. That's the mule trail.
Mule is half horse. So
Mule is half horse, half donkey.
I think about where I live. Right versus like where we're trails. There's nothing but flat land.
There's the Y.
That's where the train turns around.
Yeah.
It's coming up here. I've been on the train before, but it's a couple years ago, so I'm not sure I've got it exactly right.
Trees might have grown taller.
Oh yeah, the trees are taller. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But you see a little bit.
Have you done the grand tour on the bus?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can see the
haven't actually.
grand.
Shit.
We're doing that today.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Well, that comes with this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going tomorrow on our own. Now you can see it really well. See, there it is. There it is. To the left.
Oh yeah,
There
yeah,
it
I
is.
can see it.
And if you get out of the train and go towards the lodge where the tow bar is, you can see it really well from there. Just walk along the side. It's beautiful. Gorgeous.
My husband and I went to Bryce Canyon on our way to
Bryce?
Arizona.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
I camped there too.
I could not believe how stunning that area was.
I know, and how did it form? Wow. Have you been to Zion? That's different, but it's nice too.
No, we didn't do that
Oh.
one.
Zion is sort of like an upside down Bryce.
Bryce was unique.
I know it is.
They say that those hoodoos are only like 2 places in the whole world. 3 places.
Really?
New
I didn't know
Zealand is
that.
one,
Wow.
but in the United States, that's like.
What I like about Bryce, it's nice and cool in the summer. It's really nice and cool. At least it wasn't humid.
When we were paying to go in, I asked the stupid question, which was, so is there an exit? How many entrances? Because we had just done Yellowstone, I was thinking of that. She goes, no, it's 18 miles there and back.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've never been to Yellowstone. I've been to
Small boat or big boat? Small ship. It was a guided missile cruiser, same size as the destroyer.
You know, you read what I said, you fingerboard in a smaller boat.
Yep.
Okay, we are entering the Grand Canyon.
Coconut Canyon. And we
We need to put some Crisco on the tracks. A little squeaky.
Go on the tracks.
A little
Oh,
squeaky.
oh yeah.
I'm supposed to grease them every Sunday. They don't always do it. Sometimes that makes it worse. They get the grease on top of the track instead on the side, and that just
Not good.
So
You gotta put salt in the winter, don't you?
no.
I noticed yesterday and the day before there were a lot of freight trains going west that had brand new railroad ties being carried on them. Is there some sort of new construction project going on out there?
Track crews are constantly replacing ties.
Especially with snow and everything.
We just go through the snow. It doesn't bother the train at all. It's fun. It's scary for us because we can't see the tracks, but the train doesn't care.
Nope, just pushes through.
Yep. It's kind of
Well, I
fun.
know sometimes up further north they have snow removal trains. You know, I've seen pictures of them on YouTube. But that's where you've got like 30 feet or something.
Oh yeah. It was pretty deep this year.
This year was especially deep.
Yeah.
How much did you get?
What did we get? Like 180 inches or something?
Oh boy.
No, that was Flag. Flag got 180. We got 130
It's
in 3
still
months.
enough. Enough for me.
So you were able to run the locomotive through that?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. That should have been interesting. I should come here in the winter.
Well, we didn't get all at once.
No, I know, but I mean, oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. You do a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But after a heavy snowfall.
Got enough that made it interesting to run the locomotive.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Especially through here, because you get 6 inches on the track.
Oh yeah,
Close to a foot.
You can't go as fast, can you?
Oh yeah.
You can't.
I don't slow down. I got a schedule to keep, so.
That's true.
And I know where I'm at. I hate being late.
Don't like that. Well,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
I hate being late. Most of the time, if I'm running the way I'm supposed to, I get up here or down there 5 minutes early. So
Wow. That's very good.
usually 5:40 is when we get back. As long as I don't have much of delays. 'Cause we do have the problem with cows.
Oh, I bet, yeah. Well, when I was on the Durango Silverton Railroad, there was a big rock that fell on the railroad. We almost didn't make it through.
We had one here. It fell from somewhere and hit the side of the engine. Messed up the ladder going up to the middle. And hit something and put us into emergency. I wasn't on that day, I just heard about it.
Oh, boy.
That was the day from now. Not a fun day. They didn't get back till real late.
Now, when you do the Christmas train, you do that at night?
Yeah, by the time we leave during the day, but by the time we get out to Malpo 17 it started.
I'll get started.
So, what happened to the short excursion train?
Does he remember that? You did that a long time ago.
We had Moeller, we had Cataract Creek Rambler, we had Pumpkin Patch.
We had one that left the Grand Canyon for about an hour and came back.
That was the Sunset.
Sunset.
I don't think you do it anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, what happened to the Sunset?
How we could.
Enough people, yeah, it wasn't paying for it. It was losing money, so that's why we don't have the Pumpkin Patch either. But I would like to see them bring back the Pumpkin Patch.
That would be nice.
Yeah, we all want to see that.
People would pay for it, I think.
They need to advertise properly.
They do, yes. Oh,
And make it
This one
price,
advertises itself pretty much, but the other ones don't.
everybody knows about this one.
And Polar.
That's the first thing people ask me when I said, "I'm in the Flagstaff." Oh, did you go on the train?
Yeah.
I think this is the third time. This is the third time we've done this. And every time I do it, it's different.
It's the fourth time.
No, because we didn't go on the train. We did 6 see it last
Maybe
year.
it is
Go on.
third time
It's the
then.
third time. She went on it. Well, 6 times if you count round trip. Now see, we're doing a complete different experience on the way back. We're taking the Pullman car. Because it's outside. And I save money for when I have to pay for this.
Right.
Somehow I wouldn't mind doing the one at the end.
Which one?
The club cars. One of the last car. What's the name?
It's
The bar car?
Park.
you guys can sit back there because you're.
I think we can.
Seated
Maybe,
here.
maybe we will. But I can't when I come back.
Run on out there, check it out.
You want to go in the club car for a few minutes? Jason?
No, I'm filming.
I might probably time it. I was out there for 5 minutes. That was more by mistake. I got on the wrong car.
Are they ever gonna bring back the second train?
I don't think so. So far, no.
You can take this one a pretty long train.
Yeah, 15 cars.
60.
Yeah. What you said.
16th car has to be a power car.
You can't do any longer than that.
Can't get around the Y. Good, but
Oh, that, yeah.
that makes a whole bunch of
I
problems.
understand what you're doing.
Louise, are you in there? Oh, good.
How come they won't bring back the second train?
Costs too much.
You have to pay a lot of extra just to set it up.
Yeah.
And then,
Fixed cost,
yeah.
variable cost.
And then we also have
Yeah.
This is fun, right?
Yeah, this is
uh,
very unfortunate. I think they had it
personnel on it.
Austin halfway, so like it was probably
More
gone.
personnel, yeah, you
There's
bet.
anybody out there?
we did run some during
We went on one.
spring break.
Yeah, we went on one summer when you had a trip on a Saturday. That was, I think that was like maybe 6 years ago.
After COVID, we haven't done it as much.
No, not after COVID.
We don't have the personnel. They like to keep us at a skeleton.
But I'll tell you, in a lot of places in the summer, things have been overflowing. Everybody's back.
We just can't get people to work on my end of things.
Oh no, getting people to work is really hard. Hire my son. He would do it. He would love to work on the train. He's got to move to do it.
Right.
Last night.
Listen, I'm gonna go out to the club car for a minute.
All right.
So I've never been in that yet. Been in a lot of cars, but not that one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Right, you're going up? What?
I'm gonna go to the club car.
Club car.
Yeah.
Where's the,
Oh, you're the sheriff.
Oh, you better get those guys.
Yeah, you better get the bad guys.
Nah, not today. I'm too tired. Taking my mandatory federal break. Sure, eat the banana. You got it. I'm still monkeying around. You still on duty or not? Taking a break. Just finished walking the whole plane.
Did you?
Back, front, back. Now wait
Ready to sit
till
down.
the cars back.
Then you gotta work and coming back too.
Huh?
You working coming back or?
Getting people over the plane.
I guess we're not quite at the Grand Canyon yet. We're in Coconino. So I'm gonna wait till we get to the Grand Canyon to film some more.
It's after 10 o'clock. Well, a lot of campers would have their fires going all night. Keep the bears. The year that they quit that, the bears just went en masse on the camp and did all kinds of damage. Everything. And the next year they put in bear lockers. But I was camping that one year, and the car next door to us was a brand new SUV, and they tore the seats up. And the bears in Yosemite are particularly ornery because they've been fed for so long by choice. I've been told by the rangers that they actually apparently pass it down. Because if you go to somewhere like Sequoia, the bears are real tame. But in Yosemite, they're a little ornery.
All the bears we've seen in Yellowstone have been lovely. But
Most of them are.
grizzly bear was far enough away.
Oh, but you had grizzly bears up there.
Oh yeah.
So you don't want to tangle with those.
The neatest thing I ever saw was a mama with 3 cubs, black bears. So yeah, just right there.
Oh yeah, that was. We saw a mother with cubs in Sequoia on a tree, but it was not a problem because it was a tree.
I saw a mother with 2 cubs crossing the river.
Oh.
And the cubs wouldn't follow her. And it was snowy. It was just absolutely beautiful. But you could hear her going as she was swimming across the river. And they wouldn't come, so she had to go back.
Oh boy.
It was just something.
Oh boy.
I got a good video of that.
Oh, you love it. I'd love to see that.
Would you?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it really quick.
Put it on YouTube. Or tell me what
Oh.
the-
I don't have that. I don't
That's okay. We're about ready to get off, so I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the crab.
Yeah, it was.
Get it out fast.
Oh, I thought you said no.
Oh, well, yeah, we're in no hurry. I do want to get into the restaurant, though, because we don't have reservations, and I think I have to hurry in there. But find it? That's the trick.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to go back one more
Get
year.
my glasses.
That's the trick. Maybe it was before
Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go.
Today is the last day to ski in Mammoth. Dad?
Just a minute. You'll hear the bear going.
Must not have the trackers to do it.
You should put that on YouTube. Not that hard to do.
Hold on.
There's Grand Canyon Depot. Let me take a picture of it.
All those little bears, it must be cold. Must be that first row.
I want to walk up that way, Jay. It just came out of the water. So I'll go slower with him. Just so we can get where you want to sit in the back.
I don't care. Right. It's that way.
It's a big bear.
That's did you just say bus? Okay. I just said that you get there quick enough.
And there's one of the old F7s or something like that. FPA4 actually. Which they no longer use, they just have it on display.
Big bears, too.
Yeah, they were not small. That's the Yellowstone. Is that a good time to go in, man?
I can hear the steam pumping. 4960 and old celebrating its 100th birthday. Built in 1920. There we go. Yeah. Old steam. So, this engine is a 282. I think that's the same wheel arrangement as the 3751 actually. But 3751 is bigger. Here is one of the little mechanical devices on the steam engine. Some kind of valve that rotates piston or something. And here are some pressure cylinders. Down here are the pistons for the driving wheels. Here's the piston. Show you how it's steamed. So yeah, there's the firebox. That's where the fire burns. And above it is the, in front of it is the main boiler. full of complicated pipes and tubes that keep the water. And then the steam goes out. The smoke from the fire goes out the smokestack. The steam goes out its own pipe. And here's the whistle. Steam also goes out of the whistle. It's a little mechanical device. Probably a pressure releaser or something like that. Yeah, I haven't really been around steam engines that much to tell you exactly. One last video of the steam engine before we leave. I'm gonna go ahead and use my GoPro for the trip back.
See, actually, it's just water now, but it'll still be refreshing. And also on the CT side in the very rear, we still have that bathroom. And also, we are reversing to couple up with our last 3 cars in our fleet. Well, in our train here, because we sadly can't leave behind the rich people. Darn. It's gonna be an awesome journey, so feel free to sit back, enjoy the sights, sounds, smells of the 4960, our grand star of the whole year. Ah, yeah. Now that's what happens when you're not prepared. Boy, oh boy. It's gonna be an awesome ride, everybody. Feel free to sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right. Yeah.
Okay, I just heard the whistle. Whistle. engine. I'm filming the engine. There's the Bobcat. Yeah, but... We're just coasting down the hill. Yep.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Grand Canyon Railway for our return trip to Williams. There are a few safety items I need to remind you about, and I appreciate your cooperation.
Oh yeah.
Smoking is not allowed anywhere on this train, restrooms, vestibules, or platforms. No smoking, no vaping on this train.
What are those, generators?
You're on fire and grab the nearest fire extinguisher. Please keep aisles, doorways, and vestibules clear at all times. Vestibules are the areas between the cars where you boarded. We ask that an adult accompany children under the age of 12 to move through the train. If you're moving through the train, you must be wearing your shoes. There is drinking water and a restroom located in each passenger car on today's train. Our cafe cars on the train today ordering coffee, soft drinks, and a variety of food items, beer, and wine. It's located directly behind the car and right in front of the coach belly. And will open after we leave National Park in about 10 minutes. There is limited seating in the cafe car, so we do ask that you please return to your ticketed car and seat after you have made your purchase. Then everyone will have the opportunity to enjoy the cafe car. The Territorial Times newspaper contains many articles of information about the train and your visits to the Grand Canyon. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to ask a crew member for assistance. Thank you for riding the Grand Canyon Railway.
I better turn this off. It's starting to overheat. Besides, I don't want to use up the micro SD card. I want to save some for the rides. Have to be careful not to drop this. I want to have the good grip.
Yeah, well that camera you sure do. But you only have to push one button, right?
Yeah. I like that you only have to push one button to turn it on. Okay, when it goes down to 1 hour, I'm going to quit using this camera for the night. Looks like we're about to leave the forest and go into the desert. Number 1 or number 2?
You guys have a good visit?
Yeah, use the bathroom. Yeah. Cut that part out. There. Hi. Yeah, in just a minute. Yeah. Well, the cards don't even work up here without the internet. So we have to wait till we get out of the national park.
I know they have a line there.
Yes.
Sarah, maybe you want to take a look. I'll be back in a little bit.
That's a good one. Yeah, get it. Unfortunately, this camera does not have the same vantage as my eyes. Okay. We're getting kind of low on battery, so I'm going to cut here. Missed it.
Say, this gentleman has a cow joke for you guys. So, why do cows have bells? Because their horns don't work.
Their horns don't work.
What do you call a cow who jumped over the picket fence? An utter disaster.
Another disaster.
She wants to know if she can see the elk picture. Oh, certainly. Isn't that a lot of elk?
That's the conductor.
Did you say a lot of elk? I think they're migrating because I don't usually see that many.
Wait, did you say there was a lot of elks?
Got a cool shot of the engine.
You know,
Here's something interesting, a dust devil. When circular winds kick up dust, a dust devil forms. It's like a tornado, but somewhat different. Just want to show you we got it. Looks like it's settling down. Oh, there it is. Actually, it looks like the train's moving faster than the dust devil, or the dust devil's going in the opposite direction.
Everybody's up there.
I'll be there when the bottom
Bam guy!
Please drive home safe. Take care of yourself and have a good night. Thank you guys. And a great Robbie.
Oh man, we came to a complete stop. You know what this means? This means we're gonna get robbed. Oh man, we had such a good 24-hour streak too. Oh boy, they must have spooked 4960 half to death. That's why the steam locomotives are called iron horses. They get spooked, and so do our diesels too. They get spooked pretty dang good too. So they have the freeze reaction during the fight or flight reaction. Oh man. Now, I think we're toast. These guys boarded our train. Yikes. Now, if you would like to participate in this robbery, luckily the Cataract Creek gang is notoriously dumb. They can be fooled with a $1 bill. And that $1 bill distracts them from your actual belongings, like your cell phones, your cameras, your wallets, your silver, your gold tooth fillings.
Y'all will be robbed in orderly fashion. If I needed you back in your seats, I work smart, not hard, right?
Pete, please.
It's all right. Tell them they have to rob the Broncos fan twice.
Oh man. And it's not like I can do much of anything. I'm 5'2" and built like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I can't do much. Now, oh boy, another good way to survive this robbery is to boost their self-esteem. And who doesn't like that? The way to do that is when they slam through my Pullman door and continuously dent my poor doorknob and my ball right here. The way to survive and to boost our self-esteem is to raise our hands up in the air and scream in pure terror. Like this. My voice is about gone out. We'll do more practice run in a little bit. But for now, I gotta keep a lookout here. I gotta make sure they don't sneak up on us. I'll let you guys know when they're starting to rob my good buddy Dennis up here in Coach A. Oh man, we're in right now. I can't lock the door. The door is not hooligan proof. They could just shatter the lock again, and it's not the first time that's happened. Holy moly.
What else would we go No. No, you already saw the Broncos fan. That's what they said. There's a Broncos fan
Stop the robber. Polar Express.
Scary. Scary.
It'll probably be the last thing I'll be able to record on this camera.
Not quite here yet.
Here he comes. Here we go. Uh-oh. The bad guys. Hey, you're gonna be a YouTube star.
Yes, oh yeah. Give it up, lady. Nobody gets hurt. I'm going.
That's your one.
Where is she? Yeah. Look at the way she dresses here. Unbelievable. Hand it over. Attaboy. Yes, nobody gets hurt. Who said crime doesn't pay? Hand that over, yes, that's what I'm here for. Golden Bills.
Can you make change?
Yes, I can. Like an ice cream man. He thinks I'm the ice cream man. Make change with that. Yes. Hand it over, ladies.
Take care of the lady here. Not trying very hard, Lord.
Mom, it almost worked. It almost worked.
Your friend already took your friend. Ask your girlfriend.
That's usually my favorite part.
Watch out behind you though. Watch out. Oh!
Oh, is that thing loaded?
Yes! Yes!
How we doing over here? What? All the bills, jingle money, gold, silver, what? You already got robbed? He just turned you right under the bus. All right. All the bills, jingle money. You want to get robbed too? You got some silver in your mouth. I can take that out there for you.
Okay, I only have 13 minutes of battery left on this camera. So everything else is, after this is going to be done on the GoPro.
Oh man, now that was scary, wasn't it? Oh man, now it sure is a good thing we had a marshal on board. Holy moly! It's an even better reason. It's an even better thing that it was Dutch. Oh man, he's gonna go right after those hooligans. And now those hooligans only got two ways to go. Either towards the marshal, where he's gonna probably football tackle them to the ground, or go to the very end of the train and jump off the rear balcony. And then track crew finds them the next morning and goes, ew. Oh boy. But oh man, it looks like we all survived this, luckily, miraculously. So, it looks like we now have bragging rights. You know why? We have survived a 1920 style train robbery in a 1920 style car, being pulled by a 100-year-old steam locomotive from the 1920s, only at the Grand Canyon Railway. Oh yeah! Now, I don't think we have to worry about those hooligans anymore. Like, they're gonna get got by Dutch, and I don't think they stand much of a chance against Dutch. I know that for sure. And we don't have to worry about getting robbed by them either. And well, not again. Unless you count me. Oh man. But everybody, now we can sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of our train ride. Not having to worry about getting robbed again unless it's still me. And enjoy the rest of our 7 miles of journey back home to Williams. So enjoy these juniper trees turning back into ponderosa pines, and oh boy, it's beautiful from here. Especially when we are in the ponderosa pine forest. What awesome trees. Big old trees. They smell like vanilla too. Woohoo! I never wanted to eat a tree more than I do now.
Can you hold this?
Okay. Really hear the engine climbing up the hill. Firstly, thank you guys for riding aboard the Grand Canyon Railway. Did you guys have fun? Yeah! Alright, I love to hear that. Well, I sure hope you guys had a good time and made plenty of good memories today. Took plenty of pictures. Took pictures of the Grand Canyon, the seventh wonder of the world after all. And also enjoyed the train ride because holy moly, I think the train ride's the best part. But
I might be biased. Oh boy. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed and took plenty of pictures, and oh man, there's a lot of song Williams. And we're through. And I hope I was able to give you guys a new spark of interest in railroading and locomotives in general, because like it doesn't matter how old you are or what your background is, locomotives are cool for everybody. Like, they are wicked cool, especially steam locomotives, I gotta say. Diesel electrics are pretty cool too, but dang, I prefer steam locomotives myself. Now we're about to pass by our locomotive shop again, and oh boy, it's gonna be a good time. Let's see who we're gonna see out there. And by who, I mean which locomotives we're gonna see. Alrighty, let's see here. There's our tarp here that we like to collect rainwater in, because we like to fill our coolers with them. Oh, there's 237, one of my favorites. There's 239, one of my favorites, and there's 295, another one of my favorites. That's actually the first engine I've been in the cab of. Here's our main building in our locomotive shop. This is where 4960 sleeps, and there might be coaches in the way of 29 here. However, once we pass by this wall, we'll see 49's tender behind again. And if you look further back, just past that Pullman car, you'll be able to see the very, very rear of 29's engine. Right there, there's 29's engine. Oh, what an engine. Also, those dark gray coaches over there with all those windows missing, those are what the Pullman cars used to look like before we restored them to their former glory. These Pullman cars came from the Southern Pacific Railroad and was pretty close to the salty sea air, so they were set in a siding basically waiting to be scrapped eventually. They were retired in the most not nice way, I guess. So the salty sea air ate away at them, and so did vandals as well. Vandals also ate them. So, oh man. So luckily we restored them, and also the reason why those fellows haven't been restored quite yet is because we're waiting on a crew to help remove the asbestos out of them. And a little fun movie fact, in The Wizard of Oz during the snow scene, guess what the snow was made out of? Asbestos! Terrible stuff! That's why you get mesothelioma. Oh, this is about 6 chimes Santa Fe whistle. What a voice. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed, because I sure did. And it was an awesome day. It was an awesome Steam Saturday, and my name was Moffat. I was your passenger service attendant today. And thank you guys once again for riding aboard the Grand Canyon Railway!
CT side, this is our car shop in our car yard. Oh boy. Now this is where I roamed around at night and also in the early mornings. And I worked during the second worst winter in Flagstaff and Williams's history, so that was pretty interesting. But it wasn't the cold that got me. I think I did pretty darn well. I was a pretty good switchman too. Alrighty, so here's our Pullman's brothers and sisters right next to us. We do primarily use these fellas for the Polar Express during, I think it starts November 10th. And then it ends sometime in early January. Oh, let's listen to that whistle again. Ooh. It's Williams' traffic jam. Alrighty, as we pull into the depot here, I just have a small favor to ask of you guys with windows that are open. If you guys could close them, at least when we come to a stop, because it is pretty toasty once we close all the windows.
Train should be leaving any second now. Gotta do a walk by of 4960's. This is the only safe way to do a pacing video. Whoa, he's really gaining speed. Whistle!
No, I want to see the engine.
And that'll finish the day. See you all on the rides tomorrow. Or Monday. No, yeah, Monday.
do rail fanning tomorrow, and then rides on Monday.